Good day viewers, and welcome to your class on English language. Today, as you can see on the screen, we are looking at the West Africa Senior Secondary Certificate Examination, and then we're focusing on the English language questions, and so we are focusing on the test of always section of the English language for today's video, and then that's what we would focus on in our consecutive videos for the meantime, and then from there we'll move to other aspects of the examination. So you get it? Like, I mean, other sections. We'll move to the objective section that has to do with the lexis and structure, synonyms and antonyms, and etc. And then we finally will move into the theory section, which has to do with your essay writing, your comprehension, and then the final part, summary writing. So we wanted to know that in this video is not strictly limited to SSCE. You can also use this video to prepare for your NECO, your GCE, jamb, and whatever external examination that you are preparing for. Also, we wanted to know that this video is not just limited to secondary school students alone. It can be useful for as many as possible people, even in the higher institution. I mean, higher institutions like the university, the polytechnic, colleges of education, etc. And then this video also, or this selection of videos that we would produce, are not limited also to just students. They can also be useful to teachers of English language. Do you get it? In schools, whether secondary schools, primary schools, university teachers, and then lecturers rather. And then finally, these videos are not just limited to people that have anything to do with the English language alone. I mean, people that are writing an exam, or that are studying the English language, or teaching the English language. Rather, the videos, all of them together, are important and useful to anyone who is interested in being excellent and extremely good at their use of the English language. Do you get it? So that's just it. Now, the video, we're starting with the most recent examination, which is the 2019 SSCE examination, and then we're focusing on the test of hours, like I said earlier, for now. From there, we will move to other sections of the examination. And then we're starting with questions 1 to 15. And then I wanted to know that questions 1 to 15 are strictly set to test your knowledge of the English vowel sounds. Yes, questions 1 to 15 are set to test your knowledge and understanding of the English vowel sound. And your instruction usually goes this way. From the words lettered A to D, choose the word that has the same vowel sound as the one represented by the letter or letters underlined. From the words lettered A to D, choose the word that has the same vowel sound as the one represented by the letter or letters underlined. So you usually have an example like this. Let's say you have the example SEAT, and then they underline the letters EA. Now, and then you have your options as SIT option A, CITE option B, SET option C, and KEY option D. So the question is, which word of these four options has the same vowel sound as the vowel sound that is represented by the underlined letter or letters in the word SEAT? Now, before we go further, I want you to know that if we underline just a letter, I would, for the sake of this video and consequent videos, I would call it letter. But if we underline two letters, I would call it digraph. And what is a digraph? A digraph is a pair of letters. A digraph is a pair of letters giving a sound in a word. So a digraph is a pair of letters giving a sound in a word. So when we have a pair of letters, by a pair of letters I mean 2 letters, we call it a digraph. When we have 3 letters, we call it a trigraph. So that's just it. So a digraph is a pair of letters giving a sound in a word. I would limit it to digraph because we usually have digraphs in these examination questions. Do you understand that? So the question is S-E-A-T. What sound do we have in the word S-E-A-T? I mean, what vowel sound rather do we have in the word S-E-A-T? The word S-E-A-T is pronounced seed. So that means that we have the long E sound. That's your vowel number 1 in the word seed. So the question is, which of these 4 words, which of the options has the long E sound? It can be option A because option A is sit, the short E sound. That's your vowel number 2. It can be option B because option B is sight. That's your diphthong I. It can be option C because option C is set. That's your vowel number 3, the air sound. And it can only be option D because option D is the only one that has the long E sound as in key. So the digraph EY in the word key is pronounced the long E. Do you understand? So I believe that if you follow these video and consequent videos that we produced, your knowledge of the English language when it comes to the test of orals would have been extremely good and solid. You would have been perfect and excellent at your knowledge of the English language. And then of course that starts from your test of orals to every other sections of the English language. Another thing I wanted to know is that the test of oral section, I don't know whatever opinion or mindset you might have had about it, but I wanted to know that this is actually the simplest of all the sections in your senior secondary examination. I know you may not want to believe that, but that's the truth. You know, you always have 60 questions, and your 60 questions, I can tell you that the simplest, like I can tell you that this is the only section where you can vouch for scoring 60 over 60. Why? If you know it, you've known it. If you don't know it, you do not know it. So why not strive to know it? Why not strive to be excellent at it? Because when you've known it, you have known it. Do you understand that? So test of oral section goes down to us. We have the vowel sound section, we have the consonant sound section, we have the section that deals with rhyme, we have the section that deals with stress, another section that also deals with stress also. Then we have the other section that deals with emphatic stress. The first 2 stress sections deal with word stress, while the last section on stress on stress deals with emphatic stress. And we have the final section which deals with phonetic symbol generally. So they give you phonetic symbol. I mean, when you say phonetic symbol, like we're looking at either vowel sounds or consonant sounds, any of them. So you could have any question on any of them, and that's what makes up your 60 questions in your test of oral section. Now I'm assuring you again that if you've taken your time to know this section, to know your English phonology very well and excellently, I can assure you that scoring 60 over 60 in this section would never be impossible for you. So sit back and follow the videos as we look at questions 1 to 15 in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye for now.